Hello, you are listening to the Ash and Manoftomorrow podcast.
Manoftomorrow here with Ash.
And we'll be doing a 30-minute podcast just about anime right now. This week, first one will be about anime. And we'll continue on next week.
Okay, who wants to start? You or
You should start.
yeah? Okay. We'll see. Anime. It's kind of varied for me. I mean, giving on the subject of being rather mild, and over time, over the years, it's grown to more mature topics. But I think the first anime I ever came across was Voltron back in the late '80s. I didn't even know it was a anime per se. And then when I got into high school, I got into the '80s OVA Guyver, which was pretty interesting. But I've noticed that some anime has gone more mature. I mean, real mature. I mean, if you know what I'm talking about, High School of the Dead, Sekirei. There's even two anime titles I bought recently, but I haven't gotten around to watching them yet. One of them is Cat Planet Cuties. I haven't seen that. No, in fact, the only reason why I even remotely got interested in it, and this is funny, I saw a video clip on YouTube, I guess a preview, where there's a group of characters and they're playing Twister, and if you've seen that clip, it's pretty humorous. Where I guess the lead character, I don't know his name, but I'll be getting around to watching. He's somewhat of a nerd. He's right smack in the middle of the game board and or placemat, and there's these other characters, or basically they're in these positions where it's quite awkward, like someone's rear end is in another character's face, or boobs are in the way, and but I'm in the middle of the road of it, because what I've heard about it, it's sort of like a mix. There's an alien race of cat people. They come to Earth to, I guess, learn the Earth culture, and then there's the dog, race, and they're basically the villain of the arc. I haven't read the manga, but let's see, the other one would be Heaven's Lost Property, and that's another fan base anime, which I have not even gotten across to viewing it, but all I know is for that anime, a female character, alien puppet, I don't know what it is, crash lands on Earth, says that that character is, I guess, the servant of another character, of the main protagonist, who lives on his own. He's a teenage character. His parents are out of the country on business, so he's pretty much has the home to himself. And it's rather, it goes from there into the fan base. But what about you, Ash?
Well, how I got into it was, it started off with Dragon Ball Z, but actually I didn't realize this a long time, but it was originally, I started watching Speed Racer when that was on Cartoon Network, when Cartoon Network was still good. It was Speed Racer that I started watching, and I recently found this out a while back, that Transformers and Thundercats were both animes as well. They were both drawn in Japan, so that was interesting. Partially one of the reasons I actually got into anime was because of the fact that that anime what was it, is that American cartoons and American superheroes had never really done it for me, to be honest. They never really got into that stuff.
Oh, the superhero animation.
Yeah, for like Superman, Batman, Spider Man. I'm a casual Batman fan. I don't really care for Spider Man or Superman. X Men I enjoy. Stuff like that. X Men, um, uh, Batman. That's one of the things I can enjoy. But American superheroes and general American cartoons, I just really can never get into.
Yeah, and then you'll notice that the American style characters of superhero properties they're going into Young Justice now. I mean, that's seeming more anime style.
I've noticed that a bit. But really, what got me into anime was Dragon Ball Z. That was the one that really got me into the area. Into
Oh yeah, yeah. That pretty much branched off the whole anime. You know, going into different other aspects of the other titles. You know.
there was specifically three though. It was Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, and Pokemon. Those were the original three that really got anime huge. And
Yeah.
I
And then yeah, there's also Yu Hakusho, which I also think it also stole a few viewers from Dragon Ball Z.
it
That's what
it
I've heard.
I could believe it did. It also Dragon Ball Z saved Funimation's ass. I can pretty much put that down that they saved Funimation's ass from going bankrupt.
Oh yeah, that's a given. I mean, because it boosted the popularity. You know, where well, Pioneer had it at first, the Dragon Ball Z, and then um, Funimation acquired the rights to it, and that allowed them to release the further arcs. Which I never really got why Pioneer only
Well,
stuck to the first few hundred episodes to when the Saiyan Saga started, and then right when Goku arrived on Earth. No. Excuse me, not Earth. On Namek to help out Gohan, Krillin, Vegeta with the Ginyu Force, and yeah, I remember seeing the preview for the next episode on that, and the whole rumor of it ended on a cliffhanger with Vegeta saying, has Goku become a Super Saiyan? Has he unlocked that potential? And I'm like, I want to know what happens next, and then
yeah.
ends. Yeah.
Well, actually, this is what not a lot of people actually know this, but what really happened was, see, Funimation actually did own Dragon Ball Z. They were letting Pioneer do their promotion licensing for it, which was a very bad move because Pioneer doesn't know how to promote. See, I have a lot of the old VHS Dragon Ball Zs that were Ocean at first.
Hmm.
It just goes Pioneer Entertainment, then goes straight to Dragon Ball Z with no like trailers for other shows that Funimation or Pioneer has. It doesn't go anything like that. It just goes straight to it. And that's horrible advertising right there. Like you gotta promote stuff. And apparently, when they parted ways with, I guess they ended their ties with Pioneer, and they also ended their ties with Ocean Dub, and then Funimation started just dubbing it itself. Which, if you that's why if you ever watch the original Dragon, that's why when you watch, you notice that dub change from when it was on Namek Saga to Ginyu Saga. You suddenly see that massive dub change from the original Ocean cast to this new cast.
Yes. Yeah. And I grew up on the Ocean dub. Well, not grew up, but sort of. I was introduced with Dragon with the year Ocean dub, and I enjoyed it. But after seeing the Funimation dubs and now the Kai, if I ever see a clip of the Ocean dub, I cringe, and go, and I think to myself, why did I even like that at that point?
This is I don't have that same feelings. I still like the Ocean dub, especially for the first three movies. It's actually good, and
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
this is
One of the bright. Hello?
this is the one thing that Ocean dub did that Funimation took out for really stupid reasons. For the Dead Zone World's Strongest, in the Dead Zone, Gohan gets drunk and they play that little Japanese song while he's
Oh
drunk.
yeah, yeah, that one.
In the Ocean dub, it's there. In the Funimation dub, they took it out, which is like, why would you take out that song? That was actually a really enjoyable song. Corny, but
Wait, did they take out the whole drunk bit, like where Gohan was drunk?
no, he's still drunk, but they don't have the
Yeah.
little song going with it. The
I mean, I haven't viewed the Dead Zone film. I mean, I've got it remastered. In the pack where it's got, I think it's got five. Yeah, the five films. Let me check. No, three films. Because it was in the digitally remastered.
Yeah.
No. Correction is the five movie pack.
Oh
I
yeah.
stand corrected. Yeah, I have not viewed that yet, but you kind of gotta what's the word I'm thinking of let it roll off your back with the stupidity of the Ocean dub, because I strictly remember seeing the Ocean dub version of the Dead Zone, and Gohan reaches for one of the apple. I think it was an apple he reached for, and one of the villains says, don't do that. And then the second Gohan bites into the fruit, I specifically remember the character going, kids shouldn't eat those because they
See
see
things.
things. Yeah,
Yeah.
it tries to dumb down the whole, it gets them drunk. And then Gohan starts to wobble around, goofing off, and he's trying to capture him, and he can't keep up with Gohan, and then there's Gohan pissing on Krillin.
Got a perfect shot there too.
Yeah, that was a good comic relief moment there. Let's see. Ooh, the one thing has me rather annoyed, the Lord Slug one. The specific point of the Fall Super Saiyan. That one I never understood. It felt like a cop out. Like they were trying to introduce the Super Saiyan element, but pulling back, and it's like that split between Ken and Super Saiyan.
Which character are you talking about? Which episode?
The Lord film
The,
where King
oh.
Kai feels has gone Super Saiyan, but he hasn't.
Oh yeah, that was part of the movies are just really the movies if as a whole they don't follow the Dragon Ball Z story arc at all, which
Yeah.
I mean except for the first movie, and even that has plot holes, major plot holes. I could go into a full comparison about that stuff. Movie 8, BoJack Unbound, that one can fit into the entire Dragon Ball Z series, absolutely. And the final movie, Wrath of the Dragon, can fall into that same category of it can fall into the Dragon Ball Z. Those three can, the others can't. It's not. They deviate. It's a mess.
Yeah. Yeah. There's little bits of them that could like merge with the show, but not completely in log terms. But it's close. That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah. It's like it's off. The other thing I did, I'm like, what do you own? Do you own the season sets or the Dragon Ball Z season sets or the Blu-rays or anything like that?
Yeah. Oh yes. The Funimation the orange box. I'm not talking about the Dragon Ball sets. I'm talking about the season box sets. I think it's 1 through 9, season 1 through 9. That I own that. I never purchased the Dragon Box sets because I mean it felt like it was the exact same thing. I didn't view it, but from the advertisement it didn't look different. But Kai, I fully intend on collecting all of them.
Well, the thing about the Dragon boxes is that they're the original Dragon Ball Z was 4x3. When
Yeah.
they did the season sets, they screwed up and made 16 by mine, which was not supposed to be. They made a lot of mistakes, which are noticeable. If you really pay attention, you can notice them in the season sets. Where the Dragon boxes fix a lot of those. I have